Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. It is my car boot haul. Today is Monday. I normally record this on a Sunday lunchtime. But yesterday, instead of just going to the car boot, we did a car boot. We had a stand or a table or whatever, a pitch. Natalie wanted to raise a few quid. I had some stuff I wanted to clear on, so we had a pitch. It's not my happy place, I've got to admit. Doing a car boot sale, not my happy place. Maybe I'm right in the summer when it's lovely and warm and you're just standing out in the sunshine. Not so great in early March when it's cold. Cold is what it was, cold. We were lucky, it's mostly indoors, as I've said a million times before, so we didn't have to be outside in the wind. We got there early enough to have a nice indoor spot. There were a nice lot of buys. It was a fairly nice day for early March, but it was still cold. Because I was doing the car boot rather than going to the car boot, I didn't buy as much as I might normally have done. I think I had it in my head that I didn't know how much stuff I was going to have to take home in the car as it was. You don't know how much you're going to sell. So when you arrive with a car full, you're like, I better not also buy a car full in case I don't sell any. we did all right. We sold quite a lot of stuff. We gave away quite a lot of stuff. Towards the end, we were just shouting, everything's free, help yourself. And then we took the remainder to a charity shop on the way home, which meant that I could have bought more. But it's probably okay that I didn't, because the death pile is regrowing at quite a terrifying rate. I did a very small filler bag. It was so small that when I took it to Steve to pay for it, he only charged me £2 instead of £3. In my filler bag I have one vintage Tupperware sandwich box, very large. Take a nice big lunch in that. I've got 4 plastic ice cube trays. One Disney Minnie Mouse. She is, I thought she was a Disney store, and now I think no, she's Posh Paws. For some reason I thought I saw the Disney badge. She's Posh Paws. She may be absolutely worthless, but she, yeah, £2. I've got one hand rotary, making words up, rotary whisk. Apparently these sell quite well. Don't seem to have any branding on it. It just says China. I mean, it's not made of China. It's made in China, obviously. And one little Joby Gorilla Pod. And bizarrely enough, these are the kind of things that you would probably overlook at a car boot sale. But this one will probably get me 8 to 10 quid, and therefore is the profit on the entire bag. Sorry, I've got something in my eye. Additionally, and not shown, there was a Bluetooth speaker thing in one of the bags, and it had obviously been somebody had taken it to, dear, I'm going to get a sentence out in a minute, just bear with. Like a building site or whatever, you know, so it had bits of plaster on it and paint and whatever. So obviously belonged to somebody who'd taken it to work, a working man. And I threw it in, like that. Threw it in thinking, don't know what that is. When I got it home and Anthony and I looked it up, it actually retails at 130 quid. Obviously, as I said, because it's been used by some hard-working chap and it's got bits of crud on it, it would either be a major clean-up job to get it to anything like a resale value, or what you could do is you could give it to your son who went, oh, I'd like one of them. So I'm giving that to Ant. Cost me less than £2. Everything in the bag, £2. So, you know, if he wants it, he can have it. Okay. I got 2 small Cath Kidston items, both in the same colour. We've got the blue spotted notebook and the pencil case. They were £1 each. The lady had 3 items at £1 each. I asked her if she'd do 3 for £2. She said no, and so I left the 3rd item that I wasn't very excited about and just got these. So that was £2 for the 2. I got another set of the Roald Dahl audiobooks. I've got one set in stock already, so whether it's a good idea to buy another, who knows? You know, if you're not shifting the first one, why buy another? But they were £2, and they normally cost a bit more than that, so I picked it up because that's what I do. That was from Steve, and then also from Steve. Quite a lot of the other stuff is from Steve, actually. Mainly, I think, because my pitch was directly opposite Steve's pitch, so I kept glancing over and seeing something else I wanted. I got these 4 mugs. These are Dunoon tall mugs, and they are the Jane Brookshaw Ducks range. So I've got 2 like that, and then there's a second one of the same design. So 3 in the ducks, and then this one I think is, oh, this one isn't Dunoon. I thought this one was Dunoon as well, and you can see why I would have thought that, because it's very, very similar in design and shape. Wouldn't have bought it if I'd known it wasn't, though. It is Create by Just Mugs, made in China, and it has happy cows on it, so if anybody out there likes a happy cow mug, I've got one. Or at least I will have, unless I smash it, putting it in this bag. Couple more China items, 50p for one of the penguin classic books mugs. This is Man and Superman, Bernard Shaw. Haven't checked this one. I've sold one before for about a tenner, I think. And I sold one that was dishwasher faded, which obviously I put that it was in. I think I sold that to a viewer, actually. It might have been, that might have been Kath, and I might not have sold it to Kath. I might have ended up just, I'm not sure. Anyway, you'll know if it was you. Heron Cross pottery, really nice jug with beach huts on it. Really liked that. No idea of any value on it, but it's in nice condition. No chips, no cracks, nothing like that. And it was £1. No chips or cracks, says she. £1 from Steve. Oh God, dropped a lid. Bear with. £1 from Steve for this. This is Raydon Lotion. It's aloe vera scented hand lotion. It is unused. The top hasn't been popped. When I looked it up, it would have come originally in a set with a Raydon hand soap on a little wooden base. It's not ceramic. Raydon stuff is usually ceramic. This is a plastic bottle, but it's genuine Raydon item. Puzzled as to how this bit, maybe they used the soap. Steve's stock, I don't know if I've told you guys this before. Steve does charity shop clearances, so he has an arrangement with various charity shops where he goes once a week and collects all the stuff that they've taken off because they haven't been able to sell it. So maybe the people who donated this originally, maybe they either used the soap or maybe somebody bought the soap and not the lotion. Who knows? Who knows? But the two together sell for about 25 quid, so I don't know what I'm going to get for that one, but I should be able to get something. That was £1, and then these bits were £2 for all of it. There's a cricket scoring wheel for the cricket maker in a quick swap housing. I'm hoping it's the right one in the box because the box has been opened. Hang on. It is the correct one in the box. Now Natalie and I have a cricket maker. I don't know if we have a scoring wheel or not, but the reason I bought it, even though we may not need it, is because having a maker means I know how much these cost, and they're about 25 quid. That and these, £2 for the lot. These are 10 Moku pottery. I've had a quick look online, couldn't find anything just like, but I did find the 10 Moku stuff. So I've got a little trinket box. Flips open. Mirror inside. And that's a pottery rose on the top, a ceramic pottery rose. And then this is a fridge magnet. I've got it the wrong way up, haven't I? Because it's the two towers. There we go, it's the twin towers. Very varied range of stuff. 2 little pottery bead necklaces. 1, 2. £2 for the lot. Bit of a wild card. That's probably this week's wild card because I don't know much about it apart from the fact that when I had a very quick Google, the stuff did come up. So I need to do a little bit more research before I know what I'm talking about on that score. I got a classic household bill savings box. I've picked several of these up over the years and they have always sold for me reasonably well. What was nice about this one is inside. This is, you know, sometimes you see something just reminds you, this person's writing is actually very similar to my Granny Thomas's, much long deceased to her writing. So they've still got their little slips of paper in there, telling them which slot was for what. They've got rates and water rates. That's how long this has been. Electricity, gas, rates, water rates, and car. So. Yeah, don't know. It's a bit rusty, but then things of that age generally are. I'm a bit rusty. I picked up a Michel Thomas Total German for £1. I checked this time. Do you remember the last time I bought one of these sets and I opened it and most of the discs were missing? I checked this time, all the discs are there. As I was looking, the lady was like, they are all there. And I was like, I don't mean to be rude, but I think I'll check. And she was like, well, I've said they're all there. And I was like, I know. But last time they weren't. And it wasn't the same lady, obviously. I bought 3 of these. This is the This Works Sleep Plus Pillow Spray. Try saying that when you're drunk. These sell on Boots for about 17 quid, for crying out loud. They sell on eBay for about £10 plus postage. They were 3 for a £5. And then last but not least, I was given this. So 3 cars up from us, was my friend Tina from across the road. We didn't know she was going to be doing a car boot sale yesterday. She didn't know we were going to be there, but there she was. And she wasn't selling her own stuff. She was there with her son. He was selling his stuff. And we gave them some of our books. And then he said, did I want this? And I said, yes, please. This is Muzzy. Oh, God. Sorry, it's all fallen out. Bear with. It's Muzzy French. I'll need to check whether it's got the right stuff in it. But if so, then they sell for about 20-ish, 25. So it's French course for children, basically. That's it. That is the haul and all of the haul. It is another small haul, but that's okay. Like I said, my death pile, terrifyingly large again already. I don't know how this happened. I drilled it down so well in January. And then it was like in February, I went, right, let's rebuild it. And I have rebuilt it. So also, I have not been doing very much listing recently. I've had, luckily, a cracking social life for the last week or 10 days or so. Not complaining. It's so nice to be able to get out and do stuff with friends. Mostly eating, obviously. But it is so nice to be able to see people and do stuff with people that I have let my listing slide a bit. And there may be some changes coming in my life. I'm not pregnant. Whenever you say that, people go, I'm pregnant. I'm not pregnant. I haven't got a boyfriend, none of those things. But I may have to reorganise my time slightly and work some stuff out and get a better schedule going. I may have to have a day when, like that, I used to do that's eBay day. I might have to go back to having eBay day again. Because at the moment, I'm not doing enough work. Right. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to go and do some listing. Take care. Bye for now.